Let me ask you something. Have you ever found yourself struggling to explain mental health to someone who just doesn't quite get it? Maybe your parents. Or perhaps you've noticed how tough it is for men to open up about their mental health. Well, you're not alone. In today's video, we're going to dive into some practical ways to explain mental health to your parents, why men's mental health is such an important but unspoken topic, and how mental health awareness can transform workplaces and communities. Let's be real. Talking about mental health with parents can feel like walking through a minefield, especially if they grew up in a generation that didn't openly discuss emotions or therapy. But it's not impossible. Here's how you can do it. Start by keeping it simple. You could say, mental health is like physical health. It's about how we think, feel, and handle stress. This makes it relatable to something they already know. Use personal examples. Tell them how stress from school or work has been overwhelming, and that talking to a professional helps manage that stress. They don't have to know all the details. They just need to understand that mental health is part of overall well-being. Remind them that just like we see a doctor for our physical health, mental health professionals, like therapists, are there to help us keep our minds healthy. Relatability is key. Have you ever tried explaining mental health to your parents? How did it go? Share in the comments below. Now let's shift to something that doesn't get talked about enough: men's mental health. It's one of those topics that often flies under the radar, but it's incredibly important. And it's not just about being tough or strong. In fact, these expectations are part of the problem. Did you know men are far less likely to seek mental health support than women? Why? Because society often tells them they need to be the providers, the ones who have it all together. But that creates silent barriers, and these barriers can lead to bigger issues like burnout, depression, and even worse. Historically, men were expected to be the rock. No emotions, just action. But today we're seeing a shift, and this shift is necessary. Recognizing men's mental health is critical, especially in places like the workplace where stress and pressure can be constant. Workplaces that support men's mental health are doing more than just helping their employees. They're creating environments where people can thrive, feel connected, and be more productive. So how do we break these barriers? Through self-care. And no, self-care isn't just about hitting the gym, it's about taking care of your mind, too. Men's self-care can be as simple as taking a moment to breathe, meditate, or open up to a friend about what's really going on. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Building these habits early is key to men's mental health development. But let's not forget, mental health isn't just a local issue, it's a global one. In developing countries, mental health awareness is still in its infancy. Stigma, lack of resources, and social expectations make it incredibly difficult for people in these regions to get the help they need. But global mental health awareness campaigns are working to change that. They focus on educating communities and breaking down barriers, much like we're doing here today. Awareness isn't a once-a-year event. It's something we can incorporate into our daily lives. Whether it's at work, school, or home, starting conversations and being aware of our own mental health can make a huge difference. Workplaces that hold regular mental health awareness sessions, or adults that participate in mental health discussions, help create environments where everyone feels supported and heard. It's these daily actions that lead to lasting change. Why is all this important? Because when we raise awareness, we break stigmas. We make it okay to ask for help. We build better communities, healthier workplaces, and stronger connections with those we care about. By talking openly about mental health, whether it's with family, friends, or co-workers, we're making a difference in how people view and approach their well-being. And that's powerful. So let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more content on mental health, and share it with someone who might need a little extra support today.